Hi everybody, it's Julie and I am here with my next embellishment. I need to make a double tuck. I'm going to use wrinkles and tissue paper. I wanted to use pattern paper. I can't find my open pattern that had the pattern paper, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to use tissue paper. So I have this gold tissue paper, and so I'm going to use that. And I have this wrinkled piece of wrapping paper. And so thinking that I wanted to, you could also use the tissue paper as your wrinkle. This was actually used. Both of them have been used. So I would definitely count them as trash. And so, you know, it's all about the trash here in the July Just Junk Journal Challenge. So I need a square. So I'm going to cut myself a square, and then I'll cut it down to fit. Okay, and then I'm going to be able to use this. This is my wrinkled, and I can use this in my journal also. Okay, so but this is going to be my square, and let's go ahead and figure out how I can make this into an envelope for a double tuck. Okay. So I'm thinking I can go down. Okay, if I line this up and this up, so zoop and zoop. Okay, so I'm going to line those up, and then I can pull. So I've lined these two corners up. I'm going to pull this forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too big. 1, 2. Oh, it can be that big because this is gonna. It depends on what direction I'm gonna go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So it just needs to be under 11 because I'm making a big journal. Okay. So I'm gonna make my own envelope here. Okay. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna flip this up, and I'm going to lay this on my corner here. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to put my line at a 1/2 inch. Okay, so my line is on here and it's going all the way up. Let's go ahead and move it up. Okay, so I'm lining it up using my lines. That's why I have this this particular board. I like to have the lines because I do a lot of work this way. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold it up to the 1/2. Okay, so my line is right there, and I'm going to fold it up to the 1/2. Okay, and I'm going to fold it across. Okay, and it's straight because I lined that line and that line up. Okay, that's what my belief is. It's straight because I did that. Okay, now I'm going to open this one back up. I'm going to line it there and line my line up down here. Okay, so lined up. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the 1/2 inch here, and I'm going to pull it in. I'm going to use these dots that are on my table here to fold my fold down. Yes, originally I was going to use my envelope punch board, and I don't want to use it as a tool for one thing. So, okay, so now I've got this little area here and this little area here that I'm going to be able to cut out, and let's see what my envelope is going to look like so far. Okay, so there's my envelope, and now I can go ahead and fold this side over. Okay, so I'm going to line this up. Okay, we'll find a line it up. And I'm going to come up here, and at the 1/4 mark, I'm going to bring it down. Okay, and over here at the 1/4 mark, I'm going to bring it down here also. Okay, so that gives me that. Okay, I am not worried about this mess here right now. I just want to make sure that I can okay, so there is my huge double tuck, okay, envelope. So I made my own envelope. You can use an envelope for your double tuck, but I needed to use Wrinkled, so I'm using Wrinkled wrapping paper that I did want to use somewhere in the journal. Okay, then I'm gonna work with that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and go around and cut these, all the corners. Okay, so I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna cut here. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and cut here. So if you're using packaging or any of those other things to make, you know, you've got double tuck left on your list and you're like, well, how am I going to do that? Well, here you go. We just made our own envelope out of a piece of used wrapping paper that is going to be perfect for Marie's journal that I'm making. Okay, so there's that, and these are going to come over here, and look, there's the tape. Isn't that something? That is the piece of tape from when this was used to wrap a package. I don't even know where I got this. People give me stuff. Okay, so now I need this to be a little stronger. Okay, this piece, I want it to be stronger. So I am going to go ahead and put something under it. Let's see. That's too thick. Okay, how about a book page? Okay, I can use a book page perfectly because it's trash, right? Book page. This book page. Anyway, this book page is definitely trash. So now I want to be careful over here because I saw that there was, it'd been compromised. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and bring this over and add it right up to the edge. Whoa. We'll add it to the edge and then lay it down. Okay, there's glue on this. I'm gonna put another one on top of this because this one has glue on it. Did I do that? Did I just do that? Okay. Whoop. Let's open the glue. Oh my gosh. So if you're out there watching and you're at the premiere, make sure you come in and say hi. We have a live chat every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We either have a live video or premiere, which means we have a live chat. Either way, and we'd love to have you join us over there. The people there are a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to use, remember, we can use any scissors, and I think this might be kind of a fun time to use my fancy scissors. I mean, do you have some of these that you haven't pulled out in a while? I encouraged everybody to use these this time by saying you could use any scissors. I also wanted you to be able to use your pinking shears or your rotary tool if you're doing fabric. I you know, it's like I have so many awesome tools and I don't get to use them, and I know many of you are in that same boat. So I just think that this is going to make that so much stronger, first of all, and I think then this looks really pretty. Okay. So I want to thank you guys for your thoughts and prayers for our family. It really does, it does mean a lot to us. Thank you so much. Okay, so now I need to add my wrinkle and or my tissue, excuse me. And so I'm going to add it so that it will be underneath here. Okay, so that's the main thing, is I want the tissue to be underneath here to start with, and then I can add this tissue to my journal stash. Okay, so I think if we go ahead and we flatten out a triangle-ish, okay, flatten out a triangle and make it so that it goes down. Okay, I think that will be good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut across. Okay, and then I've got this that I can use. I've got quite a kit going on over here. Okay, and I'm going to say that it's okay for it to go up and under here because that's going to get hidden anyway. Okay, but this is going to be a big pocket, so I really don't want... I think it's going to be a pocket. I'm not positive what I'm doing here yet. Okay, but there we go. Oh, doesn't that look cool with the wrinkle? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Okay, now come over here, cut that. Come over here. Cut that. Okay, remember this right here is going to be like this. You're not going to see this. Okay, this is the double tuck part. We're working on the envelope here. Oh, we haven't had another piece of the tape area. I'm going to go ahead and cut this across. Okay. Okay, now this right here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this to give me a little bit stronger pieces, okay, on each side. Stronger pieces on each side. So I have added book page. Okay, there we go. I like that. Okay, but we want to make sure that this is going to stay down. So we'll add my favorite glue stick. I get this from Spectrum Art Creations. Say hi to Maddie and Madison when you're there. I don't get to go all the time anymore. But I go as much as I go to their Saturday sales as much as I can. So there's that and there's that. I love this. Okay. And this is going to close over, but you know what? I don't think I want to waste all this. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And then I can use this possibly in other places of the journal. Okay, I'm going to fold this over and then I'm going to, let's see. I think, you know what, we really have not utilized this like we should. I love that. Okay, I love that. That's pretty too. That's pretty too. I love it all. Okay, I think we'll go with this. Okay. And so we are going to close this using this piece. Now, should we close it? We can close it like this. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to cut a little bit on the inside of that because we had that extra edge. And we can always cut a little more if we need to. Okay, put that up there. Okay. Okay. We do need to cut a little bit off of each side. But other than that, okay, so there's that. And then I think I want to cut, how can I do this? How can I cut across here? I don't want to mess this up. So let's go ahead and, I just saw something else. We could have done this. Also, okay, but Okay, so let's see. Looking for something. It's hanging out. Okay. Okay, put it there. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to start about an inch back and go up. I'm cutting inside so I don't end up with the line. And then I'm going to go down and go past about an inch. We'll aim it off. There we go. Okay. Okay. So that's going to go on like that. Okay, so I can go with a full glue here. How about over here? Yes, a full glue over here. And then along here. Okay, put that on. Oh, and you know what I did? I forgot to distress it before I put it on there. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up because I want it to be a little tighter. Push it under there. Okay, so there's my base. I had my base. I added cardstock. I added book page. And I'm going to ink it. Okay. Okay, let's put that right up against there. Well, let's go over here and do that first. Okay, so this is a double tuck. This is something that I like to make so that I can add more journaling space to my projects. Because if you know me, or you've been around, or you've seen, I like the embellishments, and sometimes I need more journaling space. So I've come up with several ways of doing that. One of them is the flip-flop that you saw earlier this week. Then the double tuck is another way. Those are my two of my favorite ways. Okay, so then this is going to be able to go in the journal like this. Okay, so this becomes a page, and this is a pocket over here that you can put something in. And I love, love, love the way it looks. So yeah, so when this gets put in, it'll get glued down here, and then this can either be right here on the same page, or which it's going to be in the journal that I'm making now. But a lot of times this is in the binding right here. You bind, and so yeah, I love it. I love it. So cardstock, book page, giving us that edge, and inking. And I think we'll go ahead and while we're at it, we're going to ink on the, not the book page. I like the white of the book page, but I think we'll try and see if we can get a little inking going here on the shiny. It might help to calm down the shiny also. And it's gonna, this was wrinkled, so it probably is gonna, yeah, look at that. Ooh, pick up the wrinkle. There you go. Pick up the wrinkle. That is so cool. Okay. So then whatever you used for wrinkle, whatever you used, you can go ahead and add that in to your kit. So I get to add the rest of that piece of wrinkly, crinkly wrapping paper. Okay. Okay, so double tuck. This is going to go in the journal. Like I said, it may go in as a page like that. It could also go, ooh, I think this is what I'm going to probably do. I'll show you, but I'm not going to put it in yet because I want to put the journal together and figure out where things go. I don't want to just put it in there to have it in a place. Okay, put some things away. Okay, so this could come in after, maybe after the waterfall, and it can go on the edge. Okay, and it's going to give us a place to put something here, a place to put something here. Then you turn this over and that will fold off the edge like that. Okay, now you could also do it the other way, but because we've, you know, this is definitely going to be our bottom. So the other thing we could do is we could put it in like this, but I think over the edge of the page is going to be amazing. Okay. And I love the ink picking up all the wrinkly, and I love our tissue on the inside. Okay, so what do we get to cross off? What do we get to cross off? Come on over here. We get to cross off our double tuck and our, over here, our wrinkles, and tissue or pattern paper. I used tissue. Okay, and that is our double tuck. So number 5 and number 5. Okay, awesome. There you go. We made a double tuck. This is ready to go in the journal. I just wanted to show you how simple your 3 enhancements or embellishments can be. Once you have your embellishment base made, okay, so we made the base. Remember, we had our base out of our wrinkled paper. Then we added our tissue, which is my other material that I had to use. And then we added book page, cardstock, and we inked it. And I just think it is totally, totally awesome. Go ahead and ink this too. Make it more grungy. Grungy, grunge, grunge. Just for you, Big Mama, I'm grunging it up. Grunge, grunge, grunge. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen the new, the Patreon welcome gift? the grungy Patreon welcome gift. That turned out cool. So I put that in. Everybody got that because we have Dorothy and Cindy are our new Patreons. And so every time I get a Patreon or somebody, or a welcome back, somebody that rejoins, then we get a new welcome gift. So there you go. Double tuck, ready to go in the book. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.